This ayah, it has a history behind it. This is that is uh, Surah Haqqa, which is 69 and ayah number 4. And this is Surah Tawbah, and this is part of ayah number 3. Um, أن الله بريء من المشركين ورسوله. Um, the story behind this is that we know that is normally the case that any language tends to be preserved in rural locations. In urban locations, because of people from other places, other countries, those who have other languages, they visit urban areas more often and languages tend to become contaminated. But those who are living in rural areas, they have that original language. So a man came to an urban location and he went to a mosque. Imam was uh, following the prayer and he joined the congregation. Imam was leading the prayer and he joined the congregation, followed Imam. When Imam came here on this ayah, part of this ayah, Imam recited, أن الله بريء من المشركين ورسوله rather than رسوله. So when that man who came from a far off rural location heard that, he left the congregation and he did the prayer separately himself. When they finished, clearly they noticed him and they asked him, "Why did you leave?" And he said that this mistake was done by Imam. He said Rasuli, he should have recited Rasuluhu. And when this news reached Ali ibn Abu Talib, the Khalifa at the time, and the alarms bell started ringing, and he became shocked, and he decided to preserve the language. And according to one narration, that Ali pondered over the language and concluded that there are three types of kalima in Arabic, which is ism, fail, and harf. And he commissioned one of his companions, associates, the Tabi'een at the time, Abu al-Aswad al-Duli, and said to him, Onhu hazan nahab, that this is what I have concluded, and you take it from here or you follow this direction, you follow this general direction. And nahab means direction. So that's how this word arrangement end up being called nahab in grammar. So what was the mistake here? Why the mistake here? If we, I have looked at a book of Arab, and different scholars has given described the Arabs in different way. There are different ways of looking at it as far as the Arab is concerned. It's not a simple ayah from the Arab point of view. However, if we ignore anna here, anna does the same action as inna. Inna tends to come at the beginning of a sentence. Anna comes in between somewhere, usually, generally speaking. So inna will, the noun which follow inna will be in nasab, and also anna, the noun will be in nasab. So here, lafz jalala is in nasab. Anna Allah bari'um minal mushrikeen. Allah is dissociated, or Allah has no obligation to disbelievers. Wa Rasuluhu, and his Rasul as well. So if we ignore Anna here, then this will be Allahu, and then Rasulun, which is, this is Mudaf and Mudaf alayh, that's why it's Rasuluhu. So Rasul is connected to Allah because this is Matuf alayh and this Matuf, they are then connected because they have got the same Arab. They have to have the same Arab. On the other hand, if someone ends up reciting Rasulihi, which will be Rasulin, and Mushrikina because of min, it's not Mushrikuna, it's Mushrikina is in jar, and he recited in jar as well. That means B for woe, that noun is now connected to Rasul. And the meaning changes completely. The meaning will be that Allah is dissociated from disbeliever and from his Rasul, which is wrong. And if that is recited deliberately, one will be immediately out of the circle of Islam. So that mistake which came to light at that time, kind of in a way that helped preserve the language. And that was the start of Arabic grammar, because so many people who were non-Arab joined the circle of Islam, and that was not their language. So all the first these harkas which were put in Quran were that of Arab, and then later on the other harka on other parts of the words also came, so that everyone could read Quran and recite Quran in the correct way. So that's the story behind this ayah.